Hey guys, this is Neopanos. I'm here with part 9 of my Dragon Age Inquisition playthrough on the PS4. I just want to say before I start, sorry about the last video. If you watched it the whole way, I messed up with the commentary at the end there. It shut off for some reason. I have no idea why. I probably had something on my keyboard while I was playing and didn't realize it. So that's why there's no commentary for like the last few minutes of that video. Part 8 I'm talking about. So I just want to apologize for that. Won't try to make that a habit or something that happens regular. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, so before we do anything, we're gonna go in here, turn in the research. And as you can see, you get a decent amount of experience points for it too.
To be honest, I'm not sure who would buy.
Okay. So I'm gonna just go and check my map. Think of what I need to do here. I'm pretty sure I'm all set though with all I want to do around here. Just gonna go back in here real quick though, check around. So I could probably do a few of these rifts or something, but I'm not gonna. Actually, I think I am gonna try to beat this dragon up here first. So I'll go Cassandra, Blackwall, Viv. Viv might not have been the best choice, but we'll see. Chancellor Roderick. Yeah, I'll be around like level 8 though. I think that's good enough to beat the dragon. Finally.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's good to have commerce.
Okay. Oh, there's a side mission right there. Okay. Yeah, a lot of side missions on this game. Unless you really want to get caught up in the game, like the world and everything like that, though. I would tell you just to skip them because they don't really add anything to the like main plot of the game. Just really like ancillary stuff that kind of fills in the gaps and all that. Like, you know, just makes it more of a complete world than anything else. So I'm gonna check my map again. Okay, so we go through here, I guess, and then keep going a little, or maybe it's up here. Shoot. There's a little cove we're looking for, basically, with a campsite, and then you work through that, and you'll find the dragon I'm talking about. There we go. I think we're going the right way. Yeah, that's probably one thing too. Okay, so let's go to inventory. Let's see if Cassandra. Alright, a little better. Blackwall. He's got decent armor. Okay. Hopefully this is enough to beat this dragon. Cassandra's was really low though, so it's good we got her upgraded a bit. Okay, so that's just a schematic for apprentice mail. It's actually a pretty decent starting off schematic. There we go. So it would seem we're so much more... Okay, maybe we are getting a little experience for that. Okay, weapon fragments. Okay, so this is the campsite I'm talking about down here. We'll upgrade the characters though real fast. Viv. Give her fire mine. Change the revive. Okay. Go to Blackwall. Okay. Okay. For Blackwall, I probably should have went into Battle Master more. Yeah, I probably should have added the second, but that's alright, we can get that next. Yeah, so I'll probably do some points in this, and then I'll finish out his specialization, a champion, once that starts. And that'll probably be it for that character. So Battle Master and Champion are all that's left for him, with Cassandra Templar and a little bit of Battle Master. Or actually, maybe I might do Livid too and stuff. So, but basically these two trees, like I said in an earlier video. Okay, so we're pretty much set now. Alright, we'll have to clear out this camp.
This would work for a camp.
So we're just going to pick all this stuff up before we set the camp. There we go.
Nothing to report, sir.
And you can actually get some royal elf fruit down here. So this is a good spot to come later in the game. It's right around here. I forget exactly where, but if you do a beacon around here, you'll find it. And basically, you just go there until you get the seeds for the royal elf fruit, so you can grow it in Skyhold. If you gotta keep coming back, you know, you might have to, but it's worth it. Usually, like 1 or 2 times, you just have to come back if you don't get it on the first time. But eventually, you know, when you pick up enough royal elf fruit, eventually you pick up royal elf fruit seeds too. And then once you have the seeds, you can grow as many as you like. It just takes a little bit of time in Skyhold, like a couple days or something like that, for each plant to grow. I don't know exactly how that time cycle works. And there is a trophy for harvesting 50 plants from Skyhold. So finding the seeds, planting them, and then harvesting them 50 times. That's a trophy. I actually haven't done that one yet. Okay, so Okay, so what you can do also, like if you're not sure about what an enemy's weaknesses are, what its abilities are, etc., etc., you can go into tactical camera like we are now. Go to the boss. And you can see the dragon. It says boss right there. Shows you the level. It's above 12, I believe it's saying that. And then it's got a cold vulnerability. But it has fire resistance, so your fire attacks aren't going to work on it really. So for this battle, we'll focus on healing. Okay. Dang it. No! Okay, so I've lost this one. I gotta reload it. Ah, son of a gun. Okay, so we gotta find... Okay. Alright, I'm actually gonna get Solus, I think. Oh, I forgot I got Cole now, too. Ooh. But he's gonna die really quick, probably. Okay. Here we go. Ugh. Oh, there's the royal elf fruit. Okay. There's a lot of spindleweed and stuff. I don't know if you noticed that the first time I came through here. Um, so after the dragon's dead, it's a decent idea to run through here and pick up a bunch of the resources if you can. Or it just makes a good spot to come back to, you know, once the dragon is dead. But there's tons of spindleweed in this area. And once the dragon's gone, like I said, it's really easy to pick up. So keep it in mind if you're low on spindleweed or need some. Okay, so this should make him a... I should be able to beat him this time. Yeah, this ain't working. Never mind. Screw this. I'm not going to keep coming back here and get my butt kicked. Alright, I got to get more powerful characters. Or, no, it's more my... It's in my equipment at this point. I guess that's what I should say. I should have the higher defense and stuff like... And better stuff. But I've been selling it and all that crap. So I'm just going to get out of here. We'll do the stuff at Haven. It don't matter. We can come back here anytime we want and kill this dragon easy. It's just a matter of getting better equipment right now. I'm the only one who has good equipment right now, pretty much, because I built that staff and then I had that really good armor. So I'm like the only one who's decent equipped. That's what I really don't like about this game is if you want any good equipment, you have to make it yourself. There's like really, like very rarely are they good items on the map. Pretty much just enough for your character. Anything else, you gotta make it for your other characters, which is, I don't know, I think it's really dumb. It's like, hey, if you're gonna design a game with like 20 characters, let the 20 characters have, you know, weapons and costumes or whatever you want, armor in the game. You know, don't make it so I have to make everything. You know, even like a decent starting piece of armor for him would be, you know, like they start, you know, you get the character, it has armor, then you play the game and you get another armor that's, you know, more powerful and, you know, stuff like that. But I don't know, some stuff they just don't really think about. I don't really think, or they just want you to like I said, just make it yourself, and so you got to spend 20 hours running around. They don't really think about the people who like have lives, I don't think. And just want to play the game and then go on with their lives. They don't want to make the game their lives.
I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised some
I don't like it.
when they learned about our arrangement.
Really pissed about losing to that thing twice. I should have been able to beat it. It's just, it's retarded. It's retarded. That's the best way to put it. And it's probably a good idea now to go around and grab all these books, get the experience for them before it's too late.
There was no word for heaven or for earth or sea or sky. All that existed was silence.
Okay. And I'm really proud of myself for not doing that rant without swearing, because I really wanted to. You have no idea. Okay, so I got this secrets. So I'll actually shoot. I'll do this. Clemens of Tranquil, this, and then I'll get Underworld knowledge, and I'll have enough points for Advanced and Master Focus. I won't even have to do that mission later in the game, which is nice. Okay. Okay, wow, that worked out really well. Really, really well. Okay, so...
To work?
Alright, I'm going to use Cullen for that one. Just because he has that shorter time. Josephine is good at this
Let us
one.
begin.
The Waking Sea.
Let's see what we
Okay,
have.
so now what we're going to do, we go into our settings, and this is what I was doing on the earlier videos. If you remember, you go into your date and time, manually set it, and we'll go 4 hours ahead. It should all be done. Okay, page from the town. So basically you have a choice between Marquise or Comte. I'm gonna go with this one.
At your service.
Okay, so I'm gonna use Liliana for that
See what we
one.
have.
You can send Cullen and it'll be over with fairly quick, but I think she actually, she'll get some influence for this, for nobility and casualty, and then you'll also have another mission after this to set it right, or yeah, I guess that's the best way to put it. Glenn Cleric Iona.
To
Okay,
work?
so I'll do that. Now I'll go back up here. Date and time. There we go. Okay. Nobility and casualty. Oh, I was wrong. But we did get an amulet of power, which is good. Okay, and the Comte agreed. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is just check who got those amulets of power. hoping one is for Solus and one is for Blackwall. But very rarely does it work out that way for me. Okay. Sandra and Blackwall. So at least I got one of them. There we go. We'll find Cassandra. Same thing. Okay, about the urgency. Blackwall get the staggering. Sarah gets the grenades. Cole will get leaping shot and shadow strike. Solus will get winter pact. Okay, so let's go Blackwall. Canary Battle Axe. Okay, so this is where I want to be game-wise. Okay, so now we'll start this final part of this mission here. There'll be a lot of talking. Okay, so I'm going to mute it at this point. But this will be the last mission for Haven, and by the time I talk to you guys next, we'll be in Skyhold. So enjoy the ride.
Nothing to do with
Talk to you in a
theft.
few.
We simply can't accommodate them if they bring that many servants.
I will speak to the Duchess. She can be reasoned with, after a fashion.
The elite of the Templars are ready, Herald. Be certain you are prepared for the assault on the breach. We cannot...
Templars! Focus past the Herald. Let his will draw from you.
You did it. Solus confirms the heavens are scarred but calm. The breach is sealed. We've reports of lingering rifts, and many questions remain. But this was a victory. Word of your heroism has spread.
Don't they know I fell into this? Almost literally.
Perhaps you're too close to judge. We needed you. We still do. We've yet to discover how the breach came to be, and that is only the most conspicuous of our troubles. Strange days, and more to come.
Forces approaching! To arms!
What the... We must get to the gates!
They're afraid. Something's coming.
This bodes poorly.
Always something. You're important. Go protect us.
What's going on? We're under attack. From who?
Cullen?
One watchguard reporting. It's a massive force, the bulk over the mountain.
Under what banner?
None.
None?
If someone could open this, I'd appreciate it. I'm here to warn you. Fashionably late, I'm afraid. Might exhausted. Don't mind me. There you are. I came to tell you what happened with the mages at Redcliffe. You're not going to like it. They are under the command of the Venatori, in service to something called the Elder One. The woman is Calpurnia. She commands the Venatori. For that, the Elder One. They were already marching on Haven. I risked my life to get here first.
Cullen, give me a plan. Anything.
Haven is no fortress. If we are to withstand this monster, we must control the battle. Get out there and hit that force. Use everything you can. Soldiers, gather the villagers! Fortify and watch for advanced forces! Inquisition, with the Herald! For your lives! For all of us! must get this trebuchet firing.
Get ready! Watch your footing!
The warrior!
I'm falling back!
Draw them out! More incoming! Keep them off the trebuchet!
Weapons ready! Die! Come getting!
We've got time! Crew the trebuchet! Start firing!
It hurts! It's breaking and it wants to break us!
Everyone to the gates. Shoulder! Herald! Help me with this door! Good one! Just grabbing essentials. Won't die for the forge. Pull back, now!
Move it! Move it! We need everyone back to the Chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast. At this point, just make them work for it.
A village of the dead who don't know it. Unless you help.
Kill the blasted warrior!
Good work, Harold. Protect
yourself!
This way! Someone needs help!
Where is everyone? Help!
I hear a survivor! Here! I can't get to them!
I can't. Someone help me! About time. Let me out of here.
I hear a survivor!
I can't get up. Help me. It hurts.
A survivor!
Watch out! The flames will reach the pots! Our Lady is with you, Herald.
Another death, I fear.
The new Imperial...
The only ones left are hurting in the Chantry.
Move! Keep going! The Chantry is your shelter!
A brave man. He stood against a Venatori.
Briefly, I am no Templar.
Herald, our position is not good. That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us. There has been no communication, no demands. Only advance after advance. There was no bargaining with the mages either. This Elder One takes what it wants. From what I gathered in Redcliffe, it marched all of this way to take your herald.
I don't care what he wants. How do I stop him?
Trust me, that is not information I would keep to myself. And such a promising start with the landslide. If only trebuchets remained an option.
They are. If we turn the last of them to the mountains above us.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we'd bury Haven.
This is not survivable now. The only choice left is how spitefully we end this.
Well, that's not acceptable. I didn't race here only to have you drop rocks on my head.
Should we submit? Let him kill us?
Dying is typically a last resort, not first. For a Templar, you think like a blood mage.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it was there unless you'd made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
If that thing is here for me, I'll make him fight for it.
And when the mountain falls, what about you?
Perhaps you can surprise the Elder One.
Inquisition! Follow Chancellor Roderick through the Chantry. Move!
Herald, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line. If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
I understand the strategy, but I usually avoid drawing this much attention.
Watch your body! The warrior!
Should we throw the rocks now? They're here.
Be ready. More coming our way.
Here they come. Get ready.
Move. Now!
Enough! Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken no more.
What are you? Why are you doing this?
Mortals beg for truth they cannot have. It is beyond what you are, what I was. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus. You will kneel.
You're forcing this fight for no reason.
You will resist. You will always resist. It matters not. I am here for the anchor. The process of removing it begins now. It is your fault, Herald. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens. And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gall.
Why did the Divine die? For this chaos?
The chaos will empower me, and ensure we no longer beg at the feet of the invisible. I once breached the Fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion Withered to Winter and correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty. The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling. So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires. And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
You expect me to fight. But that's not why I kept you talking. Enjoy your victory. Here's your prize.
Okay, so I'm back, and that was the Haven mission. Um, if you notice, I didn't save all the people in the village. It's kind of hard to do it. It can be done, though. I kind of went the wrong way for a couple of those save people parts, though. Okay, so at this point, we're just trying to get out of the wreckage at Haven. And this is where we'll also pick up our focus ability.
There. Who's there?
Okay, so Mark of the Rift. If you want to use it, you just hit square.
Goodbye.
Okay, so you still have another, or that focus ability. I guess I should talk about that a little bit. It takes a little time to build up. First of all, here. Okay, so you see this blue gauge on the outside? That is actually the focus meter, and you'll see that fill up. It'll have a little circle, a white circle, and it'll just go around that blue there. And when it's all white, you'll know it's all the way charged up. I forget how it works for the different levels. Basically, there's 3 levels. So I can't remember. I think it's like a full circle for each level, but like at level 3, when you use a focus ability, you can actually, there's 3 parts of the bar, you know, so you can go like 100, 200, 300. So once you use a tier 3's focus ability, it goes down from 300, but you can stop it at 200 or stop it at 100, and so you still have some left. Whereas when you have like only 1 level, once you use it, that's all you have. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, and I'll get into it more later. And although the Mark of the Rift ability is pretty strong, it's not the ideal one. There's like so basically, like for Solus' specialization, Rift Mage, which you can get as a mage as well. He has like a meteor for his special skills. Basically, it kind of reminds me of like the Final Fantasy VII move, where all those meteors shoot down. It's basically just like that. That's a really physically strong one for a mage. And then, but the best one for me is the Night Enchanters, which is Resurgence, and that's a heal spell. It's the only heal spell in the game. And what that does is it basically heals it revives your, so if any of your members are downed, it will revive them. Then once they're revived, it'll heal them to full health, and then a little glyph will actually keep them at full health until the perk is like totally gone. So the longer you have it available, so like if you have the level 3 tier of the perk, then it lasts a lot longer. So all those things can happen. Like if you have level 1, maybe you'll probably just you'll revive your character, you'll revive a downed ally, heal a little health, but you won't be able to do much more than that. Or you'll have like a guy with like no health, you'll be able to heal him all the way, but it won't keep him healed for any amount of time.
Thank the Maker.
So that's why the more advanced focus tiers are better, or why you should go for them right away, especially on harder difficulties, where they'll just make things a lot easier. Okay, so here's another talking scene, and then probably one of the worst parts of the game, where they do the stupid song.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're hobbled.
I can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are not sure where we are. Which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead. Or without Raven, we are thought helpless. Or he girds for another attack. I cannot claim to know the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
If they're arguing about what we do next, I need to be there.
Another heated voice won't help. Even yours. Perhaps especially yours. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall. And now we have seen him return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
Mother Giselle, I just don't see how what I believe matters. Lies or not, Corypheus is a real physical threat. We can't match that with hope alone.
Shadows fall and hope has fled. Still your heart, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come.
The shepherd's lost, and his home is far. Keep to the stars, the dawn will come. The night is long, and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come. Bear your blade and raise it high. Stand your ground, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day
An army needs more than an enemy. It needs a cause.
A word. The humans have not raised one of our people so high for ages beyond counting. Her faith is hard-won, Lethalan, worthy of pride, save one detail. The threat Corypheus wields. The orb he carried. It is ours. Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. We must find out how he survived. And we must prepare for their reaction when they learn the orb is of our people.
All right. What is it, and how do you know about it?
Such things were foci, said to channel power from our gods. Some were dedicated to specific members of our pantheon. All that remains are references in ruins, and faint visions of memory in the Fade, echoes of a dead empire. But however Corypheus came to it, the orb is elven, and with it, he threatens the heart of human faith.
Even if we defeat Corypheus, eventually they'll find a way to blame elves.
I suspect you are correct. It is unfortunate, but we must be above suspicion to be seen as valued allies. Faith in you is shaping this moment, but needs room to grow. By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide. There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow. Skyhold.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus. What drew him to you?
He came for this, and now it's useless to him, so he wants me dead. That's it.
The Anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did, and we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it. You.
You're offering this to an elf. Are you quite sure you know what you're doing?
I would be terrified handing this power to anyone, but I believe it is the only way. They'll follow you. To them, being an elf shows how far you've risen, how it must have been by Andraste's hand. What it means to you, how you lead us, that is for you alone to determine.
I will lead us against Corypheus, and I will be an ambassador. I'm an elf standing for Thedas. The Inquisition is for all.
Wherever you lead us.
Have our people been told? They have. And soon, the world. Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor! So this is where it begins.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do we do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
Someone out there must know something about Corypheus.
Unless they saw him on the field, most will not believe he even exists.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. When you were at Therenfall, you uncovered a plot to kill Empress Selene.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he's growing. The Envy Demon gloated about a massive force of demons.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. He's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. He can help.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
This is the Inquisition. A dusty old ruin filled with battered soldiers.
So, who could Varric have brought? Okay, so anyways, we're in Skyhold now. I'm going to end the video here, but I want to thank you guys for watching. In the meantime, if you're bored or just want something to do, check out my other videos. Like, comment, subscribe. It means a lot to me. And I just want to say thanks again for watching. Have a good day, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.